Hello friends, welcome back to a new fascinating video on Ashwa Old Coin. Liberty Quarter Dollar coin from 1989 is part of the United States' long history of coinage. The quarter is a widely recognized denomination in American currency, and the version from 1989 holds historical and geographical significance, being part of a series of quarters produced by the U.S. Mint. Here is a detailed account of its history and context. The Liberty Quarter Dollar coin, introduced in 1796, has gone through various design changes, representing different aspects of American history, identity, and values. The 1989 quarter is particularly notable as it is part of the Washington Order series that was produced from 1932 to 1998. The Washington Quarter, introduced in 1932, features George Washington, the first president of the United States, and has been the primary design for the quarter since its introduction, replacing the earlier Liberty Quarter design. In 1989, the coin was struck as part of this ongoing series, with no changes to the design for many decades. The reverse side of the coin still featured an eagle on a branch, a design that had been standard since the coin's redesign in 1932 by sculptor John Flanagan. Prior to 1989, a special Bicentennial Quarter was issued in 1976, marking the 200th anniversary of the American Revolution. This design featured a reverse side with a colonial drummer boy and the dates 1776 to 1976, commemorating the nation's independence. After the Bicentennial series ended, the design returned to its regular George Washington image on the obverse, which remained consistent through the 1989 coin. The obverse features a portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This image has remained unchanged since 1932 and continues to be one of the most enduring representations of a U.S. president on American coinage. Washington's portrait is shown facing left, with the inscription Liberty above and the year 1989 below. The motto, "In God We Trust," is placed to the left of Washington's portrait. The reverse of the 1989 quarter continues to feature the image of a bald eagle with an olive branch in one talon and a bundle of arrows in the other. The eagle is perched on a rock, symbolizing strength and vigilance. Surrounding the eagle is the inscription, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum," a Latin phrase meaning "out of many, one." The denomination's quarter dollar is also inscribed below the eagle. The mint mark for the 1989 coin is found on the obverse side, beneath Washington's portrait, indicating the facility where the coin was struck. Common mint marks include the Philadelphia, No mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The quarter is made of a clad composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a copper core and a nickel outer layer. The coin has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 5.67 grams. The 1989 quarter is more than just a monetary item. It reflects important geographical and cultural aspects of the United States. The inclusion of George Washington on the coin ties directly to his role in American history as both a founding father and the first president. Washington's legacy is deeply tied to the early formation of the United States and the geographical expansion that occurred during his presidency. Washington is often associated with leading the U.S. during the Revolutionary War, establishing the nation's initial borders and setting the precedent for the U.S. Constitution. The eagle on the reverse side of the 1989 quarter has long been a symbol of strength, courage, and the unity of the states. The eagle is found in many national symbols across the U.S., underscoring the country's ideals and unity. The motto, "E pluribus unum," further emphasizes the connection between the various regions and states within the United States, reinforcing the theme of national unity despite geographical differences. The quarter dollar is one of the most common denominations in everyday use, facilitating small transactions across the country. It has played a role in supporting both the national economy and local economies, as it is used across every state, from bustling cities on the East Coast to the farthest reaches of Alaska and Hawaii. The 1989 quarter represents a moment in the larger history of U.S. coinage. By 1989, the Washington quarter had already been in circulation for several decades, and the coin had come to be an iconic symbol of the nation's economic and historical continuity. The U.S. Mint had introduced several commemorative and special edition coins in the years preceding 1989, but the Washington Quarter had remained largely unchanged for over 50 years. In the years following, in 1999, the 50-state quarters program would bring about a significant shift in how the U.S. Mint issued quarters, with designs representing each state. However, the 1989 coin still reflects the enduring strength of the classic Washington Quarter. The 1989 quarter is a standard circulating coin, and in general, it is not particularly rare or valuable. However, certain mint marks or special conditions may enhance its collectability. Quarters in uncirculated or proof condition can fetch higher prices among collectors, especially when sourced from limited release sets or if they come with an San Francisco mint mark, as these are generally produced in smaller quantities. The Liberty Quarter Dollar coin from 1989 is a part of a long tradition in U.S. coinage, maintaining the Washington Quarter's iconic design while continuing to serve as a medium of exchange. While its design had already been established decades before 1989, it remains significant in terms of representing the enduring legacy of George Washington, the nation's unity, and its evolving history. Through this coin, collectors and historians alike can explore both the symbolic and practical aspects of American money. The 1989 quarter reflects the geopolitical strength, national identity, and the historical foundation upon which the United States continues to build.